In this video, I'll be exposing one of my greatest secrets to success in trading. One of my greatest secrets. After this video, your trading journey will experience a significant boost. The purpose of this video is to show you why trade entry is everything. I'll be exposing to you why knowing the right trade entry will transform your trading career. I'll show you the right smart money concept entry model that works the best and has the highest level of probability and success. So that is the purpose of this video. Now, there are three types of entries when it comes to entering a trade while trading demand and supply, or other blocks, or smart money concepts. And I'll be showing you the one that has the greatest level of probability of success. And that is why I'm making this video for you. The first entry model, this is the bearish entry model. This is the entry model whereby you just enter without entry confirmation. Like you can see here, there is a break of structure right there. There is an imbalance right there. And this liquidity is taken out into this zone, okay? And there is a sell right there, okay? So this entry model is an entry model where you just place like a sell limit entry here at the entrance of the zone. You just place like a sell limit entry at the entrance of the supply zone. And when price comes into it, you hope that the price would activate your sell limit order and the trade would work out. And then you place your stop loss just few pips above the supply zone. All right, your entry is just at the entrance of the zone, okay, or 50% into the zone, but mostly at the entrance of the zone. Okay, this is the first one, the first entry model when it comes to this is a bearish scenario when it comes to the trade entries for smart money concepts. Short depiction of this, you can see here that this liquidity was taken out right there. There is a break of structure, okay, and there's also liquidity taken out into the zone and a sell limit entry order placed, and then the market sold. The stop loss we placed just at the other side of few pips above the supply zone. So this is the first entry model, the entry model whereby you just place a sell limit entry, sell limit order, or buy limit order. This is the bullish scenario of it, whereby there is a break of structure, there is an imbalance right there, and now price takes out all these liquidity and came down into the demand zone and bought from it with a buy limit order. Stop loss we place just at the other side of the demand zone, whereby there is a buy limit order placed at the entrance of the zone. This is a short description of this. Liquidity taken out, okay, and there's a break of structure giving us our zone, creating our zone for us. And now price comes to the zone and we have a buy limit entry there. Stop loss is placed just at the other side of the demand zone, okay, few pips away from the demand zone. And now the price comes into this, activates our buy limit order and buys, okay. So this is the first entry model that was popularized by a man called Sam Dieden, okay, from United States. But then this entry model has some limitations. So the second entry model is what I will be showing you, which is also very popular, but there is a third one which I will also show you, which has the highest level of probability. So the second entry model is this. We have the confirmation entry. In this case, you have the supply zone right there. So what happens is that when price comes, instead of you to place a sell limit order, you would step down to lower time frame. If this were to be your H4 time frame, you could step down to M15 or M5 time frame. And when you step down, what are you looking for? You're looking for change of character or a shift in market structure. Okay, shift in market structure. Then you wait for your return to order block for you to get into the trade. So that is what is depicted here. This is actually your change of character. This is on a lower time frame, and you now wait for your return to order block right there for market to now sell. Okay, so this is like our entry confirmation. This is a confirmation entry when it comes to entry of the supplies or demand zone trading. Okay, this has a higher level of probability than the one we just saw before, than the limit order entry. The one we first talked about is the limit order entry method. So this second one now is a confirmation entry. Okay, confirmation entry. Okay, so now let us see a short description of this. You can see right here, this is our higher time frame. So, but on a high, when price comes to a higher time frame, we go down to lower time frame. This higher time frame could be H4 or H1 or M30. We now move down to M15 or M1 or even M5. So we get our change of character, and now we want price to return to the other block that created a change of character, and that gives us our sell. So this has a higher level of probability of success than the limit entry order. Let us see the bullish scenario. For the bullish scenario as well, this is our imbalance. Okay, this is our trade, our demand zone created from an imbalance and also break of structure. Price comes into the demand zone, and now what happens is that we wait for our change of character right there. Price comes in, gives us a change of character, and now returns to the other block before we now get into the trade. And this has a higher level of probability of success. Our target is at the other side of the structure. Okay, at the high, we target the high of the structure from which the market came to the zone. Okay, let us see here. We can see this chart that depicts it. This is our higher time frame. Our higher time frame zone. And now when price comes to the demand zone of the higher time frame, what will happen is that we look for some sort of entry confirmation, and that has to do with identifying our change of character right there. Okay, when we have our change of character right there, and we now wait for price to return to the other block, okay, in order for us to have our entry. So this has a very high level of probability of success because with an extra level of confirmation. Okay, so we have discussed the first one has to do with limit entry, and this second entry model is the confirmation entry. Okay, but now what is the third entry method or entry model? This one is one that can give you a very, very high level of success and high level of win. Okay, and that one now is this. Okay, here this is a higher probability entry method, whereby this is our higher time frame. Okay, when price comes to a higher time frame, we step down to a lower time frame, and we have our first change of character right there. Okay, we have a zone here on a lower time frame that gives us our first change of character. This is supposed to be our entry, first buy entry. Okay, but then if you want to have, you can actually enter from here, but if you want to have a higher level of second level of confirmation, you do not enter. You wait for a break of structure to occur after the price have returned to the other block after the first change of character. Rather, okay, so you have your second change of character right there. Okay, moves up again. You are not entering, you are entering at the second. So you enter the second buy here. So this is where you are getting into the trade. This has a higher level of probability of success than if you enter here. Here, when price makes the second leg, it is very, 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 very high that this trade is going to work out. So I'm trying to depict it again another way. Here, this is a higher time frame here, like H1 time frame, and now step down to lower time frame like your M5 or M15. Price gives us our change of character, all right, from the lower time frame. And now what happens with this is what will have been our first entry number one, but we do not enter at this point in order to have a higher level of a second level of confirmation. What happens is that we wait again, we allow the price to give us another break of structure or change of character again, and now we enter right there at this point. This is entry number 2. So what I'm trying to say is that entry number 2 has a higher level of probability of success than entry number 1 that is depicted here. Okay, so if you enter here instead of here, you are more likely to have a winning trade if you enter here instead of here. This one has a higher level of success than if you enter just on a buy limit order right there. So let us see on the chart. Here on the chart, you can see that this is our higher time frame, which is our H1 time frame. You see the market gives us a change of character right there, confirmation entry right there. So this would have been our entry number 1, but to have a high level of success, we do not get into the trade. What happens is that we wait for another change of character to occur, which is number 2, this is number 1, and then when price comes down, we now get into the trade here, which is our entry number 2. So we take entry number 2, and you can see how that the market would buy from there. And this entry number 2 model has a higher level of success from my personal experience. Okay, let us see the sell scenario of it. The sell scenario is our higher time frame supply zone. Now what happens is that we step down to lower time frame, and now we have our change of character. And this what will have been our entry when price returns to the other block that created the change of character. But to have a high level of success, you want to wait for another break of structure right there, which I can call the change of character number 2. So when change of character number 2 happens, and when price comes back to the supply zone that created the second change of character, we get into the trade instead of here. This is lovely to enter. This has a good higher rate level of probability of success, but this one has a higher level of probability of success than entry number 1. So this here enter this trade at that point. So let us see a depiction again. So this is our higher level or higher time frame point of interest. Here at M5, this is H4. At M5 we have our change of character, but we ought to have entered right there, or conventionally, but we wait for another break of structure, and when another break of structure occur, we wait for price to come to the zone that gave us a break of structure, and now that gives us our higher probability entry model for bearish. Okay, so we get into the trade right here. This has a higher level of success than if we had entered at this first confirmation. Now let us see some example. You can see here, this is our H4 time frame, and this is our M5 or M15. First change of character has occurred. We ought to have entered this trade right there, but we know we waited. We wanted to have a second change of character or break of structure, and the market returns again, giving us our higher level of probability of success, which is our entry number 2. So here we get into the trade and we'll write it down there. So if you want to up your winning rate, you want to increase your probability of success while trading the forex market, you can use the third entry model of the smart money concept from my experience. Now you want me to train you, want me to mentor you one-on-one, you want me to help you to become a very profitable trader. I've got a lot of secrets which I have not released. I wish I may not release on this YouTube channel, but I expose that to my one-on-one mentees. You want me to train you, even if you have traded for 10 years or 20 years, you've not seen any success in trading, I can help you to become profitable. I can help you to succeed in forex trading. I can take you by the hand and help you to become profitable. All right, this is what I do. I don't do collective mentorship. I do one-on-one mentorship, because I know that by doing one-on-one mentorship, I identify your deficiencies in trading and I help to correct it. I help to shorten your learning curve, and in no distant time you become a very profitable and professional forex trader. Now, how do you contact me? Contact me by coming to our free Telegram channel. Our link to our free Telegram channel is in the description box of this video. In our free Telegram channel, I share free setup and analysis that can help you to increase your probability of success, help you to trade profitably. And you can have my contact detail is in our free Telegram channel. All right, so till I come your way next time with another food content, do have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.